Welcome back to another episode of The Natty Teacher. I am, of course, your host. Who else but The Natty Teacher? And today, we got a push day. Our Push A session. Gotta love it. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's about 1:40 in the afternoon. I slept in big time today, or at least big time for me. Slept until a little after 9 a.m., which, again, for me, usually I get my day started, even on the weekends, a little bit before that. But regardless, loved it, enjoyed it. It was nice to get some really much-needed sleep, some really good much-needed sleep, and get fueled up and ready to rock and roll for today's workout. So what do we got on the docket? Well, per usual for our Push A session, we'll start with a pec deck. After pec deck, we will move into incline Smith press. After that, we have a neutral grip machine chest press. Then we'll move into our side delt work, or at least the beginning parts of our side delt work, with some cable side laterals. After the cable side laterals, we will move into our tricep work, which today is in the form of some cable overhead extensions and some tricep push downs. And then we go back and finish up with a little bit of side delts with some machine side lateral raises. And that's the session. We do have some calves at the end as well, because we do train calves still right now. I train calves 3 times a week. So on my first push session, and then on both my leg sessions. So within an 8-day span or so, I always make sure that it's within an 8-day span, I make sure I train calves 3 times. So getting to that point in the off season where we're getting thick, you know what I mean? You got to be careful, because like I can still pull a good vacuum, which I'm happy to see, and I still have some visible abs. Definitely not like, dug out visible abs at this point. And these are the parts of the off season where like I'm at the point where I'm not going to push food anymore. I don't even really crave like any kind of off-plan food right now. Like really nothing sounds phenomenal, because my diet has so much nutrient dense food in it. Like I said, I have like no cravings right now. Like I really don't. Right now on my training days, protein's at roughly about 315 grams. Carbs are sitting right around about 615, 620 grams, sometimes even higher if it's a leg day, maybe closer to 650. And then fats are at 80 grams even for the day. So needless to say, I eat a lot of food, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to do my best to not get too fat or anything like that. And when I say fat, obviously I'm not saying like big bulging stomach kind of fat, but I do have to be leery of putting on too much weight. Again, I'm at that point now where I'm not going to be pushing food up any higher. I'm pretty happy with where my caloric intake is at, and hungry enough to eat, but not so hungry to where I'm craving a bunch of off-plan food. And then of course I do bring my carbs significantly down on my rest days. Fats get bumped up to closer to about 100 grams on my rest days, and carbs get not cut in half by any means, but it's, when I calculated it out, it was closer to about 400 grams of carbs, which is maybe a little over, which is obviously pretty significantly less than 620 grams of carbs in a day. So anyways, food's in a good spot. Definitely am excited to continue to kind of just hold this at this point. Like I have no interest in like I said, in pushing food up. It's like the 3rd time I've said that already, but I have like no interest in pushing my food up any higher. And I don't know if my body would be able to even handle it if I did. But training is going spectacularly. It really is. I gotta give myself credit where credit is due, in the fact that I've really been cognizant of like recovery and really making sure that my body's in a good spot, trying to keep my mind in as good of a spot as I can as well, no matter what's going on in my life. And I'm just excited for that, for sure. Like my body composition right now, like I'm weighing in like the consistently, and this is in the evening, mind you. So this is not like first thing when I wake up in the morning. But in the evening, after mostly a full day of eating and water and all that, my weight's consistently in those, at the midpoint, if not higher than 235 pounds. Like in the, some mid 230s. So, 235, 236 or so. And definitely have not looked anything like I look right now at that weight before, like not even close. So I'm very, like I said, very satisfied with where my body composition is at. And it's probably about time to start throwing some posing pictures at least at you guys to kind of give you a clue where I'm at, because I'm feeling good. I'm definitely feeling good. So I'm excited with how I'm feeling, and I'm going to keep moving forward. So anyways, I'll be at the gym in just a minute or so. So I am going to just stop ranting and repeating myself and get in there and get rocking and rolling, get nice and loosened up, and go from there. So once I'm done warming up again, like I said, first exercise is pec deck. I'll catch you for the top set of that coming at you right about now. All right, so to get us started here, we got a good old pec deck. This is our top set. I went up 10 pounds from the last time I did this movement. This would have been before our D-volume week, so we're coming off that. I deleted like a couple weeks worth of footage, unfortunately, because I wanted to start fresh because it had been like 9 or 10 days since I had uploaded a video. So I'm like, we're going to start with what I did today. So you might hear me talk about how this is going to be uploaded like much later. It is not. This is literally today, June 7th? Yeah, June 7th. So anyways, yeah, top set here. Using that gym pin, or I should say the mock gym pin I got off Amazon. It's a 6-inch one to load some extra weight. So we are getting nice and strong on that bad boy. Then another one we're getting nice and strong on too. And I want to slow it down just a tad. I like aggressively pushing just as much as the next guy. But 2 1/4 plates here on incline Smith for a top set of 5. I've never got anywhere even close to this on anything incline related. I've never been a super strong incline presser. So I was really happy with this. And then we did 2 plates of 10 and a 2.5 after that for 8. Then we got a neutral grip machine press here, really again emphasizing that stretch on the way back and keeping a ton of tension and stretch on that chest. Again, using that mock gym pin here, so we maxed out the machine plus I think a 25, something like that. Yeah, again, not that that's anything super world record breaking, not that that matters, but hitting a top set of 7 here with that amount, I was very, very happy with this. Awesome pumps from this movement, and yeah, it felt really, really good. So good hard stretch and contraction for sure. Then went on to some seated machine side laterals. You will see I actually did, instead of 2 working sets of this, I did 3. So there is no cable side lateral work in this session. I am kind of just but kind of changing my side delt volume, because I noticed that my side delts just kind of were always constantly feeling a little tight. And so I am just lowering the volume on my side delts ever so slightly and trying to train them a little bit heavier. So a few less sets throughout the week. Not a lot. I mean, still not like a lot less. I think it's 2 less total sets spread amongst my sessions. But I've been training my side delts real heavy, and I can feel that that's starting to kind of catch up with me there. So still want to train them even heavier, but just with a little less volume to even that out a little bit. So did 3 working sets here, all with this top weight, and felt really good. This one, totally my bad, as you can just see the stack moving. I did not angle the camera up far enough, but you can get the idea of what I'm doing here. It's just a overhead extension with a V-bar. So feeling good and strong on this one for sure. I think I need to do just a slight bit of warming up here, just like 1 or 2 really light sets, just like low rep light sets before I do my top set. Usually I just kind of jump right in because my body's warmed up, but it kind of hits my elbows in an uncomfortable position a little bit when I jump right into it so heavy. Regardless, still awesome. Added 5 pounds and a rep from the last time I did this movement, so I was like super stoked about that with that top set for sure. Then got some good old tricep pushdowns as well. Added some weight on this bad boy and some reps as well. Reps actually, I rep matched both my working sets from last time I did this movement, but I did add 5 pounds. So was super stoked about that. I did have seated calves after this, just as a heads up, so that I did not record. I did do 3 working sets of seated calves, and that was the session, guys. It was an awesome session. Again, just feeling really good, feeling really strong right now, and I'll catch you in the outro. Wowza. All right, absolutely phenomenal stuff there, man. Push A, session complete. Again, phenomenal session all the way across the board. Awesome stuff. And, challenging in all the best ways, of course, as it should be. But great and awesome all the same. Gotta love it. Man. Absolutely awesome stuff for sure. So strength is getting to a fun level here at this point, man. We're using some pretty heavy weight, so I'm excited about that for sure. So not much to say. It's a beautiful day here. Got hot. It's like 80 degrees out right now. So I got a sweatshirt on and sweatpants, and I am sweating. So I'm gonna go home and get some cooler clothes on. I just had my post-workout meal with me, my blended meal, so I don't eat again for a little while here. But I'm gonna go home, get some cooler clothes on, hang out with the wife and our daughter. I'm either gonna cut my grass tomorrow or today or tomorrow, one of the two. So probably today, but I'm gonna wait till after I have my 4th meal to do that, and then get out there and do that after that. So just gonna go home and chill at this point and relax for a little bit, get out there, cut my grass, and that'll be my cardio for the day. Come back in and go from there. Got a couple more meals tonight. Got a fun meal tonight. That'll be cool. We're have some. My wife bought these like beef, all 100% beef hot dogs, and so we're gonna do just some like chili dogs. So that'll be kind of cool. So we got some like organic chili, and I'm just gonna have 4 of them. So I'm not gonna do anything super crazy. I already calculated out all the macros and all that, and well, not the macros. Sorry, calories. I have not calculated out the macros. I still need to make sure the macros are looking pretty good for where we'd be at normally. Up to par, if not above, for this nice little off-plan meal. So that'll be fun to do that tonight. And that's about it, guys. Yeah, I haven't had an off-plan meal now in a little over a week, so not anything crazy. Usually I do one a week. So that'll be cool to do that and go from there. So yeah, without further ado, if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, means a lot to me, means a lot to the continued growth of the channel. So thank you all so much for tuning in and for watching. And if you like the video, of course, excuse me, make sure you drop a like. If you really like the video, maybe give it a share. Let your friends know about the Natty Teacher. Let them know what's up. And yeah, all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah, buddy. Yeah, other than that, guys, that's about it. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, again, please feel free to leave those down in the comments section below. When I see it, I absolutely will respond to it. And if you have any coaching inquiries, anything like that, if you want to, if you need a training plan, diet plan, like a one-time thing, or if you want to work with me consistently on a month-to-month basis as a lifestyle type client, or as somebody who wants to bodybuilding prep or whatever it is, I can absolutely tailor a program to your needs. So make sure you reach out to me at my professional email, just all lowercase, thenattyteacher@gmail.com. Or, of course, you can shoot me a direct message. Give me a follow while you're there on Instagram or TikTok, both at the Natty Teacher for that as well. So anyways, that's all I got, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, or whatever day this video ends up being uploaded. Weekend, what have you. And enjoy your time. Hope you have a blessed day. And most importantly, God bless, for myself, the Natty Teacher, and the entire Natty family. This episode of Road to Natty Pro is out. I'll catch you all in the next one.